today. Social media provides us with the proper needs to be socially involved along with others' unseen benefits. I myself use social media daily, and I've done research, so I feel informed on this topic to tell you why social media is beneficial, why, what people say about it and how it's negative to our society, and the disadvantages of not using social media. First of all, social media can help a lot because a lot of us have just moved away from high school, and a lot of us have just finished high school, and we have friends that we want to stay in contact with, and rather than just sending them a text or giving them a phone call, we're able to see what they're doing. They can post statuses, photos, and it just makes us have a more personal relationship, being able to see what they're doing. Along with that, social media also helps with business. It's the cheapest advertisement a business can have. Certain businesses can create a page where people can go like things or post comments about the business, and it's also helping with spread of mouth and word of mouth, and it also helps with, social media helps with health and well-being. Medical News Today's Honor Whiteman, specialist in diagnostics and neurology, states that the team found that people who shared fewer pictures on the site, communicated less frequently, had a longer profile, and fewer Facebook friends were more likely to experience social anhedonia, the inability to encounter happiness with activities that are normally enjoyable, such as talking to friends. So as you can see, social media is a way that we can become more social and just have a be better. I don't know exactly how to say that. Social media can also help us as a college students have a better experience. Nicole Ellison, assistant professor of the Department of Telecommunication Studies, states that Facebook use may be helping to overcome barriers faced by students who have low satisfaction and self-esteem. Because bridging social capital provides benefits such as increased info and opportunities, we suspect that participants who use Facebook this way are able to get more out of their college experience. So it's obvious that social media can help not only people that are older, but here as college students, it's widely used for Twitters and things like that, so it's important for us to be involved in it. Also, some people say that social media is bad because of the privacy and how people can see what you're saying, and that there's the dangerous side of it, but honestly, everything that you put on Facebook, everything that you post, everything you let people see is in your hands. So your privacy settings are up to you. Who sees what you see is all in your hands. So you have to choose wisely what you want to post. Also, people say that people don't think that it's preventable to keep a safe online experience, but like I said before, it's completely in your hands, and you have to be careful not to take advantage of the site, but to use it properly as it's supposed to be used for, in order to have an overall good experience. This is a graph about how social media has inclined the use of social media overall over the past 6 years. So it started with 41.6% in 2008 and has risen over 24% to 65.8% of people using social media in the U.S. That's over half of the population, and so people who don't use social media are going to be missing out on things. Not everyone uses social media, but the majority, as college students, I'm sure the majority of our friends and our family do use social media. So that brings me to my third point of why it is a disadvantage of you to not use social media. Websites such as Facebook have articles, and sometimes they post things from news all around. You could just be scrolling through your feed and you'll see news that could be really important to you, and having that at your convenience when you're on a social media site is a good benefit, as well as Twitter hashtags that are used to spread the word about pretty much anything. That's a good way to spread the word or sometimes there's hashtags about important things going on right now. Sometimes you are involved in groups or activities that can make Facebook pages or Twitter accounts. So rather than having to send an email to a bunch of people, you can post one status or one tweet, and all the people within that group are able to see it. Lastly, they'll be in the middle of a class discussion, and teachers and professors are trying to apply real-world situations to their lectures. So if they're talking about social media, then you want to be informed and you want to be on social media so that you don't feel left out in those class discussions and you feel more informed about the topic. So today I've talked to you about why social media is beneficial, why people think it has a negative impact on our society, and what disadvantages you have of not using it. Social media provides us with the proper needs to be socially involved. And after my speech, I hope you feel more confident in using social media or more apt to join. After all, it is currently changing the world we live in.